play golf at the collegiate level, pursuing a degree in sports medicine or sports management. We also like to thank Steve for his service on the Bulldogs board for multiple years, helping out with family fundraising and much more, especially in Steve's baskets. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for Steve. That concludes our ceremony for the raising Bulldogs on the 24-25 senior event. Thank you all for coming out tonight to help celebrate our seniors and their families. Following the game, please join us in the upper hall of the to personally congratulate our seniors. Thank you again to all our seniors and families. Please, one more round of applause for our senior class of 2025.
Testing. Testing. All right, here we go at the start of the game. It's senior night for the Raging Bulldogs, Freeburg Waterloo Hockey Club. Getting ready for the starting lineups. Freeburg recognizing their four seniors: Austin Hopfinger, Caden Anderson, Larry Wilkins.
We got a new one. Last time I was here, they had that clip like right in here. Not like here. I think it's seen a live stream or something like that.
All right, now at the starting lineups.
Feels like they're gonna video and
So there's your four seniors for Freeburg: Wilkins, Hopfinger, Anderson, and Jarlsberg. All getting a start tonight.
And tonight's goal for the Freeburg Bulldogs is number 27.
Here we go. O'Fallon versus Freeburg. The lineups have been announced for the O'Fallon Panthers. We've got Colt Miller starting at center with Jack Val, Nick Silva at forwards with Liam Brown, and I think they said Jeremiah Matthews on defense. Hopefully the Panthers come out quick and hot tonight. Unlike the weather outside, which is cold and chilly. All right, we're off. Freeburg wins that one back. We'll try to bring it across. Yeah. Jack Val without a stick. Here comes Nick Silva. Silva coming around the back end of the net, trying to center it to Jack Val. Still behind the net. Freeburg flops to the floor. Miller flops to the floor. Here comes Waterloo straight up the middle. Good job by Jeremiah Matthews to take that one the opposite direction. But here comes Freeburg the other way. Wilkins tries to center, but gets caught in the skates of Colton Miller. Miller trying to play it up the boards. Miller up the side panels. He's going to take a shot, but it ricochets off the shin guards of Freeburg Raging Bulldog. Matthews will wrangle that one up. He gets that up to Jack Val. Jack Val crosses the blue line. He's pulling around. He's all left all alone with the goalie, but it hits off the leg pad of the Freeburg goalie. Here comes Freeburg the opposite direction. Looks like Luczynski. That goes to Matthew Ecker. Ecker over to Jeremiah Peterson. Val, Silva, and Miller still out there at the forward position. Silva trying to get that one up to Val. Turner now out. Catalano now out. Long pass over to Turner, now to Catalano. Back to Turner. Stelzley now out. Turner trying to get it to Catalano behind the boards. Turner, or Catalano trying to get it centered to Turner. Catalano with it. Peterson pinches up. Turner has it. He'll take a shot. Hits off the crossbar. Ecker trying to keep it in. Turner has it. He gets it over to Peterson. Peterson will take it behind the net. He gets it over now to Ecker. Ecker getting it to Stelzley. Stelzley to Flex trying to get it to Turner. Stelzley over to Ecker. Goes into the corner. Ecker loses an edge. Goes into the boards. Turner and Stelzley create a turnover. And here comes Turner. He's getting boarded. No call. Stelzley winds up with it. Gets it to Gatchell. Gatchell over to Kane and Davidson. Back to Gatchell. Gatchell brings it up through the neutral zone. Gets it to Turner. Turner ricochets it off the... And that's a goal. Looks like the rebound. Looks like Abram Turner got his own rebound and puts it in the net for a 1-0 lead.
55-47.
All right, so now we got Colby Wallace, Max Schock-Tuber, and Noah Angfer out there with Davidson and Gatchell on defense. Gatchell gets to it. Here comes Luczynski for Freeburg Waterloo, but Davidson's going to get there. He plays it up, though, and Wilkins gets to it, and he's going to throw it in just under the pads of Ezra Ford. So just like that, it's a 1-1 tie. So Wilkins gets to the goal on senior night. Senior captain for the
39-68.
Raging Bulldogs. So out comes Miller, Val, Sova. Gatchell and Davidson still out on defense. Davidson with it. He'll get that over to Gatchell. Placing it up to, trying to play it up to Val. Gatchell back to Davidson. Davidson to Turner, but Luczynski gets in front of that one. Pad saved by, or blocker saved by Ford. Turner plays that around the boards, trying to get it to Sova. Here comes Nick Sova. He plays up the boards. He gets boarded by number 97. Matthews and Brown out there on defense. Matthews plays that up to Miller. Miller trying to get it up to Val. Val's going to race it down. Val trying to be in front of the net. That gets poke checked away at the goal. Peterson is able to step up and get that one. It's going to be icing on Freeburg. So we got Turner, Stelzley, and Catalano out there. Stelzley with it, gets it to Turner. Turner then plays it back to Catalano. Ecker and Peterson on defense. That'll be icing on the Bulldogs. We'll reset this one down in our own offensive zone. So Turner will take the face off, sells it to his right, Catalano to his left. It gets back to Ecker. Ecker over to Peterson. Peterson fans on a shot from the point. Tries to play it down low. Stelz will get to it in the corner. Tries to get it to Turner. Almost gets him another goal there for Turner. Turner with it. Looking for somebody. He's trying to throw it in front of net. Ricochets around. Up to Peterson at the point. Peterson that tries to take a shot, but hits off Schilling. Oh, Catalano almost with the shot from a pass from Peterson. Turner battling in the corner. Turner trying to get to Catalano. Catalano can't quite get the grip on it. Ecker's going to race back. Ecker with it. Stelzley leaves. Out comes Ingfer. Catalano leaves. Out comes Wallace. So we got Wallace, Ingfer, Turner. Peterson over to Ecker. Ecker playing that at the Wallace. He chips it to Turner. Turner loses it in the neutral zone. Gatchell now out. He gets it. He's going to take it in for a shot. Glove save. Another shot. It's played up high on the boards. Kane Davidson gets to it. Yaktuber now out as Turner leaves. Wallace trying to get it up the boards. Davidson over to Gatchell. Gatchell plays it back behind the net. Yaktuber winds up with it. Playing up the boards to Wallace. That takes a bad Metroplex bounce. But Gatchell's there to get it. Gets it up to Ingfer. Ingfer trying to get it to Wallace. That gets poke checked away by Schilling. Gatchell with it. Gatchell beating Luczynski along the boards. Comes across the blue line. Trying to ricochets off Sebo. Oh, Schilling tries to backhand it towards the net. Oh. Yaktuber falls with no call. That is going to be out of reach and should be icing. No, icing is waved off. Davidson gets it up to Silva. Silva with it, trying to get it out of the zone. Off the chest of Ford. Up top. Hot finger with it. Hits off the post. Miller trying to get to it. Miller trying to get it up to Val or Silva. Silva kicks it to the side where Gatchel can play it up the boards. Let's get thrown back into the zone. Freeburg will have to tag up. Gatchel with it. Miller's going to get it in the neutral zone. Brings it across the blue line. Trying to chip it down low, but it gets caught up in the skates of Jalsberg. Here comes Banning for Freeburg. That gets off the skates of Jeremiah Matthews. Freeburg behind the net, but Miller's got it. Miller trying to bring it up the boards. He's got speed. Here he comes to the neutral zone. Brings it across the blue line. Trying to dangle through a few defensemen. Over to Val. Val trying to center it to somebody in the middle. That goes off to the side of the net. Miller with it. Liam Brown and Jeremiah Matthews out there on defense. Jack Val loses it. Abram Turner now out. Jack Val gets it to him. He's trying to dangle through. Catalano now out. All right, Turner, Stelsley, and Catalano now out. Stelsley getting it up to Peterson. Peterson trying to get in front. Catalano now has it. He tries to center. That'll be covered up by the Freeburg goalie. Comes around to Peterson. Peterson throws it back down to the corner. Stelzy gets him at the Catalano. Oh, that ricochets off. Turner with it, I mean. Turner playing it far side to Peterson. Peterson, that goes up into the net. 3:43 left in the first period. 1-1. Stelzy keeps it in, gets it to Catalano. Catalano trying to play it down in the middle. Comes out, Ecker with it, and Peterson on D. Ecker trying to get it up through the ice. Stelzy will wind up with it. He's going to split the defenders. Stelzy circling around, trying to get it centered. Stelzy winds up with it, up to Ecker. Ecker throws it down low. Catalano sends that around the boards for Turner. Turner in the corner. Hits off the goalie's chest of the Raging Bulldogs. Peterson trying to keep it in. He's able to. It's caught in his skate. Here comes Turner. Inkford with a shot. Hits off somebody's shin guards. Goalie will cover. Ooh, Wallace with it. Trying to send it to Ingfer. Ingfer puts it in from Wallace at 2:34. Panthers take a 2-1 lead. So Wallace passes it to Ingfer. Ingfer puts it away in the back of the net.
57-21-91.
I should say Ingfer from All-Star Kobe Wallace for the JV team. Doing double duty for the Panthers. Playing during the week and on the weekends. Large role on both teams. Wallace with it. He's going to throw it, trying to center it again to Ingfer. Kanan Davidson keeping it in. Ooh, Wallace trying to get it to Ingfer again. Gatchel and Davidson back on a 3-on-2. And the glove saved by, or he's forward squatting on it. All right, so Miller, Val, and Silva out there for the Panthers with Matthews and Brown. And Val's going to get a break. We got 2-on-1 with Silva. Val hits the post. Hits the post. Miller with it. Trying to get it back to Val. Silva. Matthews keeps it in, but going to stop play because Val batted that one down with a high stick. Or the one prior to it. Oh, and actually, it's going to be a penalty on Val for a high stick. He must have hit a player. So the Panthers will go on the penalty kill. So the same unit will stay out there, just minus Val. Colton Miller tries to send that back to the across the blue line to face off, but it doesn't make it. And Miller has it now. He'll flip that along the boards, but Neff is able to keep that in. Matthews is sitting at the length of the ice. Silva's going to try to put a little pressure on as he travels down. And Lachinsky for Freeburg Waterloo. Anderson playing that one. Nice job by Peterson. Here comes Neff for the Freeburg Waterloo Raging Bulldogs. Now Wilkins with it for Freeburg. Miller trying to get to it. Freeburg's able to keep it in though. Over to Caden Anderson. He'll have the Happy Gilmore shot coming. Almost redirected, but nice save by Ford. Matthews tries to send that around, but Neff's able to get to it for Freeburg. Down to Anderson behind the net. Matthews battling. Silva's going to try to get over and battle Luchinsky. Up, left it open. Here comes Colton Miller. Miller with it. Trying to get it to Peterson, but that gets intercepted. But Peterson's going to get to it. He sends it back to Turner. Turner now out for Silva. Stelzing, Turner, Peterson, and Matthews are out there. And that'll be the end of the first period with 13 seconds left on the penalty kill.
Number one. Yeah, watch the puck, watch the puck, watch the puck. Like, okay, think of the puck. Like, oh, wait, you gotta get it.
Yeah, that was what he missed. And then he hits him.
So even Turner taking the face off. 10 seconds left in the penalty kill before the Panthers go back to full strength. We got Turner, Stelzy, Gatchell, and Peterson out there. Here comes Schilling for the Bulldogs. Penalty's over. Out comes Catalana. Oh, Stelzy picks Schilling's pocket. Catalana with it. Stelzy will tag up, and here come the Panthers. Catalano sends it in. Blocker saved by the goalie. It's up to Peterson at the top of the key. He's going to throw that. Gatchell. Oh, try to keep that one in, but that's going to come out of the zone. Gatchell will race back to it. Gatchell sends that up to Stelzy. Stelzy up to Turner. Turner trying to send that to somebody. Here comes the, oh, nice job by Peterson to redirect that one. Catalana over to it. Gets it up to Stelzy. Stelzy way over to Turner. A little bit behind him. Turner with it. Gatchell now with it. Gets it to Stelzy. Back to Gatchell. Oh, too many sticks in the middle trying to get to it. Nice job by Turner to knock that one down. Here come the Panthers. Stelzy leaves the ice. Inkfer comes on. Inkfer going for it. Oh, Inkfer with it. With the second goal of the night. Noah Inkfer picks it off. Steals it off the stick of a Freeburg player and takes it down low and goes across the body
57
of the Freeburg goalie for his second goal of the night. Feed that kid. He's our hot guy. So Yachthuber and Wallace will come out with Inkfer to finish that line. Wallace has it now. Wallace looking for Inkfer. Inkfer has a shot at point blank, almost trying to finish off the hat trick. Oh, nice job by Matthews to get in the way of that one. He takes one in the back. He's down. So Matthews is down. So Coach Summers comes out to talk to Matthews.
Okay.
There's your Ford addressing the issue with Hopfinger, who put the hit on Matthews. Yeah, 13. Jeremiah.
Yeah.
You got scrap paper to write on? Can you just write down the time and the period? You don't remember
See things like this, and I don't think he went in. But his
throw a pound.
numbers were facing him.
His name, that would be great.
Certainly a sight you don't want to see. Matthew's still on the ice. Got a couple moms down there who are physician's assistants checking him out. Both coaches talking to him. Just pray he's able to get up, but also that he's in receiving good medical attention, and it's not as bad as it looks right now.
It's gonna be a postponed episode. I gotta think about it. Depends what time.
I don't know how you do that.
So we can go grab phone calls. It's 15. We still have 30 minutes.
Well, assuming what time they get the paramedics leaving off.
Yeah. You think I missed it? You think there's a call there? It's like the back of the shoulder. You know what I mean? Oh well. Yeah, I might grab my phone, go to the second.
I have to call from the lobby. Cell service sucks. Yeah. One of us probably said if we gotta figure out if we can postpone a game or what to do for the time. I don't know.
We'll go help you in the call.
I wouldn't get help. I don't know if it helps yet.
I just skate down there. I can go grab my phone. Alright. I'll be right back. Hey, Ben. Hey, so I don't know. I thought it was first, where the third goes. Hey. I thought it was I saw the cat like that. Those up there. Terrible.
Okay, so Matthews is leading with the paramedics. Hopefully everything is okay. And we will see what happens as the game resumes. Still 11:57 in the second period. Can't imagine this even getting to the third period with the time limit, but who knows? Even if we do get to third period, definitely be a shortened one. So it looks like the coaches are on the ice discussing with the referees on the blue line what will happen for the remainder of the game. O'Fallon does lead 3-1. No penalty on the call.
You know all that for me? They're gonna try playing. As long as we're gonna play as much time off the clock as we can until the third. If we get to the third period, then we can cut it to 2. If we don't get to the third, then we just have to.
So Will Catalano, board member and I believe an MVCHA representative, is explaining, I guess, what the rule would be. I will try to find out any information that I can about Jeremiah and his condition. A parent did walk by and say they're taking him to the hospital, not sure what's going on.
They're just going to suspend the start of the second game. Yeah.
Okay, so preliminary reports is that he does have feeling in both legs. He has feeling. There's no tingling, which is good. He just has level 6-7 pain in his lower back. They didn't want to move him or risk him getting up and twisting anything, and they're taking him to the hospital just for CT scan and just to make sure everything is okay. And we are back in play. They're going to try to get the whole game in. And O'Fallon is with Miller, Sova, and Val, Gatchell, and Davidson on defense. And here comes Freeburg on an odd man rush. So now it's 3-2.
5 from 39.
So a turnover in a neutral zone results in a 3-on-1. That would be hard for anybody to defend. So now we got Catalano, Turner, and Stelzy out there on offense with Liam Brown and Jeremiah Peterson on defense. Stelzy's going to dump it deep and chase after it. Turner with it, trying to play it down to Stelzy. Stelzy over to Catalano. It's going to be a glove save by the Freeburg goalie. So So Brown getting back on defense and hits it up into the bench with the Raging Bulldogs. So Turner with it. He's going to get that up to Catalano. Then it comes back to Peterson. Peterson over to Brown. Brown surveying. He's going to get that up to Stelzy. Stelzy crosses the blue line with it. Just try to send it on net. It bounces out in front. He almost gets his own rebound, but skates right past it. Brown keeps it in nicely. It's going to get into the corner and then he'll chase after it. Liam Brown with it, trying to play it to the center. It's out, hanging out in the front. Covered by the Freeburg goalie. All right, so we got Yaktuber, Wallace, and Egfer out there with Gatchel and Ecker. Ecker with it, trying to get that over. Ingfer has 2 goals tonight. He'll get that across the blue line and throw it in deep. Yaktuber gets under between his skates. It'll come back to Gatchel. Gatchel gets it. Gets that up to Ingfer. Ingfer throws it in deep again behind the net. Wallace trying to get to it. Yaktuber sends it back down to Wallace. Ingfer coming over to get it with Wallace. Yaktuber puts a hit on number 29. Gatcher with it. He's going to bring it up through the neutral zone. Gatcher getting behind the net. Nice job by Val. Val now out there. Jack Val. Looking for some open space. Tight turn. Trying to get it up to Gatchel, but it gets picked off. Gatchel raises Luchinsky's stick. Sova now out there with Miller and Val. That one goes up into the netting, and that'll be called for a face-off. And out comes Ken Davidson and Jeremiah Peterson. 7:12 left in the second period. We got Turner, Stelsley, and Catalano out there for the Panthers. Catalano sends that one on net. Turner now with it. Gets it over to Stelsley, but it ricochets off a defenseman's skates. Turner trying to come up with it. Catalano throws it in. Oh, Stelsley can't get the rebound because he skated past it. Brown keeps it in, comes back out off of a shin guard of a Freeburg player. And Freeburg Waterloo scores and ties it up with 6:28 left in the second period.
39.
There for the Panthers, and Peterson and Eck. Wallace with it, trying to look for somebody. He turns and burns. Gets to Peterson in the corner. Wallace up top with it, keeps it in. He throws it back down low. Here comes Freeburg the opposite direction. Out trying to get to it. It should be icing on the Bulldogs. So Miller, Val, and Silva are out there with Gatchell and Davidson. Val with it. Chips it up to Miller. Miller with it. Kicks off the shin guards of a raging Bulldog. Davidson keeps it in. Getting it over to Miller. Miller trying to get the foul. He goes over the net on a wide open net. Miller coming across the blue line. So out comes Turner, Stelzy, and Catalano with Brown and Peterson.
Ladies and gentlemen, judging the people and we will welcome a member of the second round.
Peterson blocked that one. It's coming around the boards to Turner. Turner trying to chip that along the boards. Squirts out. That one's going to be on net. Oh, he turns it over to Catalano. Catalano trying to get to somebody, but no one's there. .206 left in the second period. Gatcho, Wallace. Let's see, Wallace, Inkfer, and Yaktiber out there on offense for the Panthers, with Ecker and Gatcho on D. Here comes Gatcho along the boards. Wallace looking for Inkfer. Ecker keeps it in, trying to get it low, down to Wallace. Shot by Yaktuber. Goes over the goalie's head. Ecker with it. Ecker trying to get up to Wallace to Yaktuber. Yaktuber. Ecker centering at the Wallace. Wallace puts it in from Ecker. Nice job, boys. So that line of Inkfer, Yaktuber, and Wallace have scored 3 of O'Fallon's 4 goals.
21-77.
So 101, O'Fallon takes a 4-3 lead. Left to Sova. Sova back to Val. Kick saved by the Freeburg goalie. Miller winds up with it. Val has it now. Davidson sends that down to Miller. Good save by the goalie. Peterson's going to keep that one down low in the corner. Sova's going to try to get after it. Sova battling in the corner with Peterson. Val winds up with it. Trying to feed Miller. That'll be the end of the second period. O'Fallon leading 4-3. Shots on goal are 29-13. So Turner, Catalano, and Stelzley are out there. That's one back to Gatchel, and he's on defense with Brown. Catalano trying to get to it. He's wrestling with Stelzley's going to pick that off and shove Luchinsky aside, trying to get to it. Catalano now getting to it. Turner tried to give a pass to Stelzley. Over to Gatchel from Brown. Gatchel up to Stelzley. Over to Catalano. He brings across the blue line. God, I tell you, we've hit off more shin pads than I can count. Stelzley winds up with it, trying to get it on net. You're serious? That's a penalty? Or what's he doing? No, okay, so they're calling icing. That's what they're doing. For a second there, I thought he was calling a hit on Turner for that hit on Schilling in the corner. So Turner, Stelzley, and Catalano still out there. That's back to Davidson. Davidson over to Peterson. Peterson throws it on net. Blocker saved by the Freeburg goalie. Catalano trying to get over. Davidson keeps it in. Catalano winds up with it. Turner with it. Can't make its way through. Stelzley almost had a cheap backhand. Stelzley behind the net to Catalano. So Catalano scores from Turner from Stelzley. At 12:44. So that line scores, making it 5-3. I believe that's Turner's second goal of the night. Oh, wait, that's Catalano, so not Turner's second goal. Second point, at least, if not third. So out comes Wallace, Yaktuber, and Inkfer. Davidson and Peterson on defense. Peterson sends that deep into the corner. Inkfer trying to get down below. Good job by him to get a body on it. Wallace with it. He sends it over to. All right, Davidson up top, trying to feed it down low. Once again, it can't make it through the Waterloo players or Freeburg Waterloo players. Davidson sends it around to Inkfer. Inkfer with it. Yeah, nice move. He's going to get it up to Wallace. Here comes Wallace, one-on-one with senior Jarlsberg. Oh, he fans on him, but he gets it back. Send it to the middle. Yaktuber with the score. So Yaktuber from Wallace, making it 6-3. Finally, a light is lit under the Panthers' butts as they score 3 unanswered. the Freeburg DJ keep playing Black Betty. So Yaktuber, Wallace, and Ingfer stay out there, and Yaktuber wins that one. Gets it to Wallace. Ingfer trying to get up on it. Nice job by Gatchel to keep that one in. Gatchel still with it. Yaktuber couldn't quite handle that one. And that's over to, oh, nice job. Freeburg kid loses the puck. He has it back. Wilkins fires it. Ford smothers that one in the glove. So we have Val, Miller, and Sova out there. Here comes Val. He won the face-off to himself. Val centering it, trying to get to Sova, but Sova was guarded. Miller battling in the corner with Schilling. Still battling in the corner with Schilling. Val winds up with it. Trying to play it around, but Anderson's not having any of that for Freeburg. Wilkins winds up with it. Sova trying to get to it. Pops up. Oh! Nick Sova's battling. Ecker playing it up to Sova. Sova trying to get it over to Miller. Miller gets tied up. Val with it. Val with it. Sending it down to Miller. Miller looking for Val. It's off the post. Val with it. Trying to get to Sova. It makes its way to Miller. Miller dancing around with it. Takes it in close. And he's going to roof that one. Making it 7-3. So 7-3, 10:02 left in the game. Shots on goal 34-13 for O'Fallon. Finally, the shots on goal are starting to reflect the score. Freeburg Waterloo is going to call timeout. Good, call timeout, drop it 2 minutes. We get out of here.
So he said it was down for about 20 minutes.
That's fair. This is what, 8:07 to 8:27, I think? Yeah.
So if we want to cut the clock at 9 for 2 minutes,
Could be 9.
that would be the extended time of the duration the player was not playing.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it. You want to tell them?
Yeah. I'll talk to you.
So they are not dropping the clock as of yet. It's still 10:02 left in the game. We got Turner, Stelzy, and Catalano out there. Turner trying to win that back. Stelzy winds up with it. You got a guy to beat. He's trying to get to Catalano, goes on net.
Assisted by number 88, General. Time goal 10:02.
All right, so they'll line this one up to drop again. Abram Turner taking a face-off. Got Jeremiah Peterson and Brown. Peterson takes a shot. Stelzy's going to get to the corner. He sends it up to Turner along the boards. Turner with the backhander. Stelzy with it. He can't quite get the handle on it. Turner over to Brown. Brown gets off Neff. The net. Turner comes and gets. Here comes it. And goes wide to the goal. Turner couldn't quite get there. Winds up with it. The centers. It's fed right into the chest of Ezra Ford. So we got the Wallace, Tuber, Ingfer line out there. Ingfer looking for his third goal. Here comes Gatchell through the neutral zone. Ingfer following. Well, that one gets poke check out, and the Panthers will have to tag up. Tuber with it. He'll bring it back across, but he gets his pocket pick. Gatchell's going to be able to keep that one in. He sends it down. Wallace gets it to Ingfer, but then it gets knocked away, and here comes Banning the other direction. Can't get it over to Hotfinger. Tuber puts ooh, that kicks off of a nice job by Ingfer to get that at the Wallace. Wallace and Tuber. Oh, and Wallace is going to top shelf that one and make a bottle flip. So it is now 8-3 on that goal by Colby Wallace, and that is his second goal of the night. So Val, Miller, and Sova are out there for the Panthers. Comes Val trying to split the dig. Davidson tried to keep that in, but it just came out a little too quickly. So over to Gatchell. Miller with it. He'll bring it across the blue line. He gets his pocket pick by Miller, and that's up to Jarlsberg, up to Schilling, trying to get it up to Wilkins. Gatchell will race over to get that one. Fighting along in the corner. That gets centered, but Miller can't quite get that one for Freeburg. Over to Jarlsberg, the senior. He'll take a slapper, and that's going to be kick saved by Ford. Sova over to get it. He'll get that up to Val. Here comes Jack Val. He makes a nifty move and loses it, but he gets it to Miller, who is looking for Val, who takes a spin, and Val with it. It should go the distance, and if it does, it's icing, but it's not going to make it. So here comes Peterson. He'll saucer that one all the way down, and that could be icing on the Panthers. So Turner, Catalano, and Stelzy line out now. Stelzy's going to get that off his skate. He gets at the Catalano, and here comes Will Catalano. Trying to center it, but Caden Anderson gets his whole body in front of it. come out, and Ecker will race his way to get it. Ford comes out of the goal and tries to feed it down, but he hits Ecker. Oh, Catalano gets in between and picks it up, and here's Stelzy. But the defenseman from Freeburg gets in the way of it. That hits off the post and still settling. Here comes Peterson the opposite direction. He wants a crack at a fast break. Peterson with it. He'll throw it in. He hits it off the post. So Ecker over to Stelzy. Stelzy up to Turner. Over to Catalano. Catalano gets across the blue line. Catalano's trying to keep that one in. Ecker comes in and he's going to end up taking a penalty as he hits Banning in the head. He'll get called for roughing, and the clock has been dropped to 2 minutes. And looks like the Panthers will go on the penalty kill for the last 2 minutes of the game unless Freeburg scores. So Freeburg is on the power play. So it's 8-3, 2 minutes left. Gatchel will just rim that one around, but it doesn't make it out. Here's Wallace winds up with it. Wallace trying to get to a clear open. He should just ice it. Inkfer with it. He'll send that down out of the zone. Inkfer with it. He'll send that out to the offensive zone. Schilling over to Anderson. Anderson trying to get it up to Banning, but he loses the puck. Yaktuber gets it. He's trying to get it out of the zone. So Peterson will come out and take the place of Gatchel. Boom. Gatchel will leave. Okay, so Peterson, Inkfer, Wallace, and Yaktuber out there for the penalty kill for the Panthers. So Wallace taking a face-off. That's up the top of the key. Oh, nice job as fans on and Inkfer to step up and get to that one. Oh, Inkfer takes a swipe at trying to get it out. It's a blocker save. Yaktuber tries to whack it out of there, but it again just hits off of a Freeburg Waterloo player. Peterson trying to tie things up. Trying to get it up to Inkfer. Inkfer with it. Inkfer will send that in behind the net. Good job by him as time ticks down. We're down to 35 seconds. Wallace wrestling in the corner with it. Now it's a 5-on-3 as the refs seem to be calling everything now. So they call a roughing and a trip on Wallace. 22.8 seconds left in the game. So we got Miller, Gatchel, and Liam Brown out. So 10 seconds left. So 1.5 seconds left. and that'll effectively end that game 8-3 in favor of the Panthers. As Zamboni will come out and they'll get ready for the next one. Have a nice night, everybody. We will be game tomorrow night against East Alton Wood River. Broadcast tomorrow night, feel free. I'll probably do that. Okay.